他们不替他呀！
让一下好吗？
Emotional video of a mother in Beijing whose son was on board Malaysian Airlines Flight 370, tragically yelling, "My son is only 40 years old. How can I replace him?" I'm Deborah Kahn. Joining me now is Wall Street Journal reporter Josh Chin. Okay, Josh, reality obviously setting in for family members who are desperately seeking news about the aircraft that has disappeared somewhere between Malaysia and Vietnam. You were at the airport earlier. Tell us what it was like.
Actually, I was not at the airport. I ended up being at the hotel, the Lido Hotel in northern Beijing, where they were sending family members and reporters after news of this all broke. It was a bit of a crush there. There were some family members kind of loitering around the lobby. Others had been taken to a secure area on the second floor of the hotel, where they essentially were just waiting for news.
So, Josh, we saw the pictures of family members being taken through the media scrum, obviously put into a room. Any indication? Did you get a chance to talk to family members of what Malaysia Airlines is telling them?
Yeah, well, Deborah, I mean, understandably, a lot of the family members weren't really tremendously interested in talking to the media. They were pretty quiet, obviously visibly upset. As far as we can understand, there wasn't much information communicated to them. One woman who briefly came out of the room, the hotel, talked to reporters on her way out. Was just very emotional. Said that they had been given, a lousy meal. As if they were, as if you would do to get rid of a dog you wanted to get rid of. So I mean, other passengers also said they weren't been given any news. We've spoken to one businessman who had come to the airport to meet some Indonesian colleagues, business partners, and he had been waiting in that room since 10:30 in the morning. He was still there as of 5 o'clock and hadn't heard anything.
Okay, and then, of course, there's a lot. The investigation continues as to what happened to this aircraft, but do you know to what extent China is involved in the search for this aircraft?
We know that the Chinese Navy has military has ships on standby, waiting to help out. We know that some senior foreign ministry officials have been looking to talk to diplomats from Vietnam in Beijing. Vietnam is where they think near Vietnam is where they think the flight may have gone down, and at this point, that's sort of all we've got.
Okay, thanks very much, reporter Josh Chin, joining us from Beijing.